see it?
Jared. I know. Obviously, I want to look into it, and then we want to show it to Maven. So
just say Maven. We'll just keep it simple. Just make it Maven.
we'll say Maven.
Sarah, we'll go find Clint.
I'm in the infirmary.
He's having a little nap.
I leave the premises.
You leave the premises. You said the magic words. Now the ambush can begin.
Okay, so you go find Clint.
Hang out in the main room of the infirmary.
Clint, you're not like on lockdown or something, right?
Not that I'm aware. Why? What's up, Cleo?
Okay. You remember that scroll or book you took of like the prismatic covenant stuff? What happened to that?
Got it right here. Pull out. I guess it's technically the Gilded Edict that it is, because that's what Quinn gave him. Unless they made a facsimile or a copy. But whatever it is, he pulls out. Head here.
Okay. Rayla says she could maybe get the sphere open if she has it. I know that that's important to you. Do you want to just come with and it's just like borrowing it?
Did she say if it would consume it or not?
I didn't ask.
Well, let's go ask then.
Alright.
I'll do on our way over, I'll do a nod, I guess, at Donner on the, what's it called? Pavilion in the middle. See Jericho there. Also nod at him. Morning nods.
Nods with wafer eating intent.
Cleo does finger guns instead of nodding.
Commander Donner just slightly shakes his head no.
He's like, no.
Do not shoot me, I will kill you.
We don't do that here. But yeah, I make our way over. Just gonna put myself in there. Boop.
You make your way over and you see she's gathered this circle of incense around her.
Oh, and the room's still super bright, right?
Oh, is it? I thought she turned off the daylight.
She
Never.
Oh, thank God. I had a bit ready where Quinn opens the door and immediately shuts it. Anyways. Morning, Sister Rayla.
Good morning.
Cleo here told me you're looking for this. And yeah, pull out the... I'm gonna call it the Knight's Edict. Sounds cool.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Might I see that?
You certainly can, but whatever you're about to do, is it gonna consume the knowledge on that?
What? No.
Oh. Rubs it back sheepishly. I don't know how system magic works.
I'm going to draw magic from it. Learn about it.
Can I assist her? I need to find the thing. Because I double checked my mystic abilities because I didn't update it now that I have 4 psi points. That's a lot. It's a lot. Ignore all of it except the bottom piece. Can I use item lore on it? Would that tell us? Would that tell us? Is she doing to cast the identify spell on it too?
No. She says you can start by wrapping it in these ivory strips.
Ivory. Sure. Oh, music change.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you got sisters casting big spells.
Yeah, fair.
You carefully as you. Oh, this is gonna be great, actually. Yeah. Do you try that?
I will. As I'm wrapping it up, I'll just stare at it. I think this will probably be a point where Quint, because I forgot I had this ability, so this is just Quint unlocking the ability for the first time.
Yeah, this will be a great point for Clint to make a sweet charisma save.
Ah, shit.
You have a jacked charisma. Give yourself Bardic.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, Bardic, just in case, though. Ugh. Ugh.
Can I tell something's happening where he's being influenced?
You, Clint, begin to look at it, and you start seeing time stretch out. Someone pulling a slinky apart as you look at the history of it. But then an overwhelming bright light slams into you. Seraph, you can definitely see something's happening now.
I cast Bless on all three of us.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Clint, give me a con save.
Ah, shit. Ironically enough, better than my charisma save.
You have a D4.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
It's not going to help, but you could roll it to make yourself feel.
Yeah. I got the same rolls before. Or same result, rather.
It's a new day. Have you used your ring yet?
Yeah, let's just let this happen.
Let's
see what it takes.
Overwhelming, blinding light, and that is the last thing you see.
Oh my god.
You, sir, are blind.
Oh!
You look at a holy relic with fiendish eyes.
Quinn will just sort of like crumble, I guess. Still holding on to it.
You see Sister Rayla, like, well, you don't see, you feel
Yeah.
her grab you, pull off your helmet. Clint, are you there? Can you hear me?
Barely.
I
Definitely can't see you.
Right. I thought that flash looked similar when we triggered the door.
You see her just put a hand down on yours, and you start seeing black in your white vision, and it starts opening up, and the first thing you see is her smiling face looking down at you. There we go. Are you back with us?
I am.
What exactly did you do?
I don't really know. I was just really curious about what the knowledge actually entailed. We haven't exactly got a chance to study it, so I guess I was just looking into it.
Did you reach out with, like, your woo fiend power? Like, whatever. I don't know. What do you call it?
Not intentionally.
He's like rubbing his eyes as he says that.
But it happened. Julius always did warn me on tempering myself. I guess I see another side effect of when I don't. Thank you, Sister Rayla.
Let's be slightly more cautious.
Yeah.
I'll finish wrapping the ivory.
Whatever that is, that's got God's protection on it still. If it's blasting back a fiend-touched person like myself.
That
Whatever.
is what I am counting.
We talked to one of our fellow watchmen, talking about God. What does that play in versus you sisters for something like this?
As she starts lighting the incense, I guess you could call us the fingers of the moving hand. We till the soil and what needs to be moved in order to enact the will of the light.
So what about the rest of the hand? The palm, the grip.
That is not for me to determine. I simply do my part. But if I had to guess, I would say you all are the clenched fist.
I look at Cleo at that, just start smirking at his visor. Sounds right.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
She begins concentrating on this spell. After a minute, you see the incense start to change scent, and you smell this mahogany start coming off of it. As she looks through it, you see her start. You feel the magic coming off of it. Ah, that is what is in here.
What?
She stands up as the incense blow out on their own. The ivory turns to a charcoal dust and begins to flitter away.
What did you say?
This isn't a lock. It isn't a chest. It isn't a container.
So what is it then?
It's a set of armor.
That?
So what?
That? That's a set of armor?
Correct.
What is it like?
Oh, do you activate it or whatever?
Who can wear it?
She says what I will type out.
Ooh. Alright guys, we got another magical piece of equipment, let's go! We will have to purify this one, dude, it's already purified!
That feel when we have to purify the holy relic.
It'll be fine.
You can't handle my purest relics, Watchman.
Oh my god.
My purest relics are fit for a Kappa, much less a Watchman like yourself. Everyone's staring at chat with bated breath. What does it say? What does it say?
What's in the box?
What's in the orb? What's in the armor?
Oh man, imagine if I knew how to spell.
I'm, you know.
I think you'd be
Well-
overpowered if you did that.
Well, how are you gonna be a doctor if you had you could spell right and had legible handwriting?
Shit, he is telling the truth.
You gotta practice your scribbles.
Bro, it's rough sometimes. So what my plan is to get real good friends with the PCAs and have them do my writing for me.
Right. Because they're already set up.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I've seen some of the handwriting. It's pretty good. So I'm just like, yeah, bro, I'll help you change that. No problem. Let me help you clean this poop up. I got you. Hey, just put my name on it real quick.
Hey, while I'm cleaning the poop though, am I writing down something for me?
This is why they made the electronic health record, so they wouldn't have to read anyone's handwriting.
Yes.
Epic downtime is dangerous.
Born in light, knelt under the light of the great Caprina?
Caprina.
Caprina, who wields righteous light of many colors. Their hand sworn to punish against that whichever presses. Against that whichever presses forward? What is ever presses time? They fight time?
As she says it, I wish I knew more what it meant. But that's all I can see, unfortunately.
Is
So-
there anything Clint or I would know about the name or about great trees? Thinking about the one in Lake Mary?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No. I was gonna say roll it, but it's pointless. You couldn't.
Sounds like a
Okay,
process.
you know what? Roll it. Get a DC 35. If you can find a way to get to that, maybe you got it.
It's not impossible,
Like-
technically.
I might have a way. I might have a chance. Is it religion roll?
It would be. I'll also accept history.
History. I'm running the math in my head. Guidance is a D4. Bardic is a D8. Divine Inspiration from Blade of Radiance can give another +6 for me. So that was 14 plus 4, 18. Plus Logain's Influence for another D4. It would be very unlikely. But there is a chance.
You got the better shot. Can I help him? Give him advantage?
Well, what's your religion mod?
It's only +3.
Okay. I have a +5. Bloodborne music. I recognize this tune anywhere. Is the captain on site? Oh, there's a different
He just-
captain here though.
Bursts in the doors.
Just opens through. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, Captain, we're just trying to do what we always do and piece together a mystery.
I couldn't help but smell and feel something going on over here.
We found a relic out past our in our operating zone.
You're a pretty studious individual, Captain Maven. Maybe you might know something on it, given your house's ancient legacy.
What topic are we discussing?
I give me and him I give me him a D4. I'ma hit it. I'ma hit the button.
I give Maven guidance if he doesn't already have.
Do I have advantage or no? From Seraph. Leo.
Help actions allowed.
Yeah. What are you asking him to think about?
We'll just recite the prophecy? It's not really a prophecy. It's not really telling you something that's about to happen. It's more telling you some connotations, some decorations. But yeah, we'll read the decoration back to him.
Yeah, and Cleo mentioned the tree in Lake Mary since it seemed connected to the light, and this mentions another great tree.
I was thinking the great tree we were in Sycusia, the false Sycusia that Yosef was trying to get to Feywilds.
Right.
We mentioned multiple big trees.
He thinks on it. I don't really know. Sorry.
I guess we shouldn't be too surprised on that. So Divine Inspiration gives me a reroll. So if I have advantage, is that 3 rolls or is it just?
That would be.
It says
Click it.
Yeah, I'll click it again.
Because rerolls are typically with the advantage. If you're
So when you make this, you expend one point to reroll the die. Must use the new result.
Okay, so it would be 1, so it'd be 3 total.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, boys, let's do this. Dude, that's one off. That's actually one off. That's one off. And then the third one.
Mm, 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 mm.
You have your ring.
I do have my ring. I'm just looking at it. I'm just reading it to make sure if I'm missing anything. Guidance, Bardic, Logan's Influence. Yeah, fuck it. We're sending in the ring. Sending in the ring. We got this. Damn, that's actually one of the worst ones. So close, yet so far. Can Sister Rayla give a secondary guidance or something that can stack with normal guidance?
Yeah, she's got nothing for you.
Shit. Is there anything else that I can bust out to reroll this? Nothing from Khan. Logan's very active. We're not fighting stuff right now, so Halvern doesn't need to defend. Martin is only attacker than saves. Damn. We tried everything. And didn't get there.
We tried getting
No.
even more allies.
Sounds pretty neat. He just goes over, looks at it. Well, if you can't figure it out, you could always sell it. Things like these, especially with prophecy, come with a lot of financial incentive.
She sounded like my parents, Captain Maven. Come on. It's a once a lifetime sort of thing here.
Oh, I agree. I wouldn't sell it.
But we could.
But you could.
You think maybe Alphonse would know?
Maybe.
Maybe Doran.
Be worth a try.
I have some insights I want to talk with everyone about, so we can bring it up then. Along with the prospects of our future.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous.
It was a weird dream. And I don't dream anymore. Not normal ones. They usually entail something. Julius would call me a fool for listening to prophecies, but I wish these dreams were as simple and straightforward as prophecies.
Well, don't let his dour demeanor get you down. There's merit in prophecy. But there's
think
also
so?
wisdom in disregarding.
The prophecy for Chrysantine still makes me think. So, I gotta let him go.
Sister Rayla, if we still brought this to a city of light, do you think there'd be any merit to that?
I can't say it's not possible. But you would be brute forcing it. You might destroy its purpose.
What? Fracture the armor?
What's the best way to say it? She holds the sphere up. You would shatter its ego.
Quirk an eyebrow at that. Ego. Like the presence it has.
Precisely.
Quick, it's a flashback to last night. Right.
If it's meant to have a purpose, it wants to fulfill its purpose.
I suppose us as watchmen understand that to a T.
She hands it back to you, Cleo. But I'm afraid that's all I can do for now.
All right, thank you.
She goes to leave. If you did want to pry it open, contact me, and we can find a place in the city to do so.
Okay, will do. We'll see if we can figure it out in the meantime.
Great Tree of Caprina. Caprina. This could be a bit of a grab, but is there a way to maybe not know where it is or what it is, but track its etymology, where the name might come from? Because usually the names are based out of dialects and language, so could that help us maybe narrow down where it could be in the world?
Man, if only you had someone who
I know, some sort of etymologist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Quinn says all that out loud. Some sort of etymologist. Alright, let's go find Dawn.
All right.
Captain Maven, are you sticking in the compound for long? I know you want to take a look at this. It'll hold up the Night Edict, but I do want to give it to Jericho. Bit of a peace offering for pissing him off.
Oh, I'd love to steal as much time with it as I could, but I'm already pressing my luck.
Understandable.
Oh, and if you see Alistane, don't mention I was.
Not at that. Right. You're never here.
Best of luck to
Happy trails, Captain.
Cleo will salute him.
Salute
you. Salutes back.
him. Well, that was interesting.
Can't say I expected that. An armor with an ego.
I didn't expect that thing to be armor. Some sort of divine protection made manifest, perhaps. Couldn't think about it for a second. Maybe like the gun I make. Only one way to find out, though. It's gonna be a
Is
while.
that why there was, like, cathedral or church bells ringing in the caves down there?
Smirks on his visor? Yep.
Right.
It's a
Huh.
T2.
I look forward to seeing it next time.
I think I got a bit more down pat. Next time we roll it out. I'm thinking, well, last I wasn't sure if I can hand it off to anyone, but this time I'm thinking I can. Make it a bit more corporeal. Then, I don't know, you and Lucian could have a bit of a time shooting it. It could be fun.
That would be pretty cool, actually, yeah.
Maybe shoot some fish and then we could start torturing him or something. If you want, you can go
now,
find...
Now you're speaking Booyak's language. We'll have to go find two.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun time. Good group outing. But you go find Doran. Maybe ask him about that. I'm gonna go give this to Jericho.
Alright.
I go outside.
You head out.
I tracked down Doran.
What is anyone else doing in the meantime, if nothing?
Where's Doran? Oh, there he is.
Looking for Zoe.
A hard cut to Zoe, hungover as fuck, half in her bed, half on the floor.
Clint comes out of the middle of the compound, looks at the tower. Jericho isn't there. Where could he be? All right. Anyway,
Hard cut.
my turn.
Let's see. You would see. Let me get the group.
So small.
Yeah.
That's the skill. Yeah.
But why is but there's one hair though, isn't there? There's a second guy.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Are your shoes untied? Cause you're tripping.
Doop.
Yo, shout out to the sidewalk for keeping me off the streets.
One more. You see early on these four go out on a run.
Go out on a what? A run?
A run. Packs full equipment.
You said just
Very
Jack's walking around.
familiar
Oh,
training style to you.
yeah. to all of us, I feel like. Well, actually, do they have weighted gear still or no? Just their regular kit?
It looks like they put weights on their gear. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I just fall into pace with them. Starting off with nice to see you all up and about so early on, especially after all that raucous laughter I heard last night.
Of course, sir. You can't go without training. You might fall behind.
I wish I was so diligent when I was training. Maybe I'd be half the watchman that you lot are. Watchman Zoe, mind if I steal you for a second?
I'll catch up. She
Oh,
breaks
still like
apart
this.
from the others.
If you want to do jumping jacks to keep your heart rate up while we talk, I wouldn't be against it. Just a joke.
She points over to the high cliff. I'll climb. You talk.
Fair enough. And while she fucking climbs it, I'll just walk up it next to her. Something I wanted to just say, since we'll be heading out soon. Me and the others in our team. We didn't have really a good interaction last time we were on mission together. I guess the second to last time. I just wanted to clear the air, let you know that I don't see you as anything but a capable watchman. And I trust that we're past that now. We both said some things that we shouldn't have said. And I'm sorry for it. Because at the end of the day, you and I are brothers and sisters of the Watch.
Okay.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll it.
She just saying that to get rid of me. Ciao. Oh, I'm gonna roll one of my d8s. 13. Actually, what am I doing? We're in compound. I'll re-roll it.
That seems good.
Oh!
That's rough.
Damn.
God. That's
How many
rough.
d8s
It's
did I
better-
spend on one? It's like
Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you're not sure if it's a yeah, I hear you if it's like a oh okay, grandpa, let's get you to bed.
God damn.
Where to go from there? So you said I can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, she's always kind of a little dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely has that spirit of youthful irreverence.
Yeah. So, sort of walking up the wall, I'll move to like crouch in front of her, stopping her like in her path, basically. I'll go ahead and remove my mask as well, just to maintain eye contact. I don't want that. I don't want you to just be dismissive about this. This is a serious issue.
She just looks at you. What's so serious?
Personal issues in organizations like this. And I'll go ahead and with minor illusion, the word treasoneers. Before it, very quickly turns to smoke and vanishes. They can create a volatile workplace environment, we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that no matter what, I'll have you back. And so I want to trust that you can have mine as well. Because we have... all we have is each other.
I see. She tenses up as best she can and holds on with one arm while throwing the others in a salute. I'll always place the watch first, my equipment second, myself last. This is my stalwart oath. Now move out of my way.
I'll put my hand out towards her. Trust exercise.
Just like you trusted us with the information y'all were sharing?
I made a mistake.
Y'all break the rules when it's convenient for you, and uphold them when it is as well.
So do you.
But I don't do it to disinclude watch. You do because you think you know better.
It was just a lot to drop on a person all at once.
She goes to grab your hand.
Mhm.
Do you grab it?
I do.
And where did that get you? She lets go with the other hand.
I maintain my grip on her to keep her from falling.
Crumpled in a ball as Leona disappeared into the night.
The first time we parted ways, I left her. It's only fair that she leave me in turn. Are you telling me that you don't have any regrets yourself?
I'm telling you that if I had to pick to be like one of y'all, I don't know. Tough choice. Think I'd want to be a winner.
Then know that I'll fight tooth and nail to make sure that you never end up in my position. Not that I need to. Because I know you'll fight tooth and nail too. Brat that you are.
You hear her chuckle slightly. All right, fair enough. You pass the vibe check. She grabs on back again with the other
Oh.
hand.
I'll let go of her hand. I'll move to get out of her way. You're stubborn, but that'll get you far.
Be honest. Did you think about dropping me?
Not even for a second.
She sits on one of the rocks and just looks out over, takes off her helmet, and takes a deep breath in. I thought I would hate this place. That I would hate the people in it, hate what y'all do. By God,
She said she loves it.
Mm-hmm.
It grows on you. There's a syndrome for that, and I don't quite remember the name, but the place, this environment, it creates bonds that I've never seen replicated anywhere else. A type of brotherhood and sisterhood that can only be made in the Black Watch. It's a valuable thing. I think that's why it hurts so much when you lose it. And why it's so easy to fight for it.
She just looks out. We got a big fight. That exhibition, you know.
I see what she's getting at. Yeah, but I think we're up for the challenge. I mean, just look at what we've overcome so far. Bunch of Yerthaxes. Gross bugmen. Our hatred for each other. It's easy to think that there's not a single foe in this world that we can't beat. Of course, doesn't mean we should get cocky. Crowmall.
She just like holds back her voice for a second, and you can see like this very determined and gleeful look in her eye. It just feels so damn good to beat those creatures. Because like we shouldn't, right? We shouldn't be able to.
Beat what ones?
Dark one.
That's the thing about human stubbornness. The human spirit. I mean, you've talked to Clint, I'm sure he's cheated it off about it at least once. We're a tenacious bunch. Humans, mortals. We're told that something's impossible, but we find a way to make it possible. And when we do, we succeed.
Oh,
The fact that the Black Watch
right.
has been around for so long is testament to that.
She just does like a yeah, that's what I meant. Mm-hmm.
Raise a brow. I'll minor illusion ditch the rings, question mark?
I love that last moment. Right? When we were in that den and I had my blade all the way wrapped around that Yurthak's neck, and I got to look into its eye right as it knew it was over.
Oh, she's
Just can't
insane.
beat it.
You relish the hunt, the kill, knowing that showing these Dark Ones, that in their final moments they're so small, That they're not as good as they thought they were.
They traded everything for that power and got nothing.
Do yourself a favor, Watchman. Once you're done with training, if you decide to do missionary work, put yourself under Captain Corvallis. You'll find that he's a very kindred spirit.
I'll keep that in mind. She steps up. Hey, personal question.
Yeah.
You came back. Why do you think she
is-
didn't?
Human stubbornness. We're tenacious. She's twice as tenacious. Does that answer your question?
It does. I'd like to get a measure of her one day.
I hope you get the opportunity.
She turns around so her back is facing the ground. You know, just see if she lives up to the hype before swan diving off the backside.
Shiver UT on?
She does.
I'll follow with her. Just in case.
As she shoots into the side but doesn't exactly stick the landing and clatters
Ooh.
into the trees.
Did you get hung up on anything?
She gets caught up on some branches, but with a couple scrapes and bruises, probably aided by still being slightly intoxicated, it tumbles to the ground.
I'll slow fall to the ground. Put my hands on my hips. Oh, that was stupid, Watchman.
She just shrugs and sort of chuckles. That's who we are.
You need a band-aid for those boo-boos, or are you gonna get back to your run?
They should be at the lake by now. Gotta get the laps in.
Well, go on then, I'm sure your mates are waiting for you.
She nods. See you around, Jack.
Good talk, hardline.
Or she catches up with
Yes, I love making amends.
So, as it's about midday now, what do y'all do? We'll say who gets the message? Who Flora gets the message.
Message.
From Lieutenant Ward sends you a sending saying we're about 25 miles out of the compound now. Let us know when you're on your way back. Does Flora respond?
Flora would respond. Flora needs a little bit of context on account of being late to the game.
They went
Sorry.
back to the compound last night
Okay.
after there was thoughts that you might get raided.
Okay. But we sure didn't. Yeah. We could put that update.
Gotcha. I would say she probably also puts in there, don't take too long.
We're 25 miles out.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll let her know that everything is fine here, and that we will be aware of our timing. And then who would I update on that? I would probably find, or who would I find with that? We're fucking around doing crazy shit.
Just roll for it.
So I would probably find Clint with that.
Oh.
If he's findable.
I don't know when Jericho left or is
Yeah.
coming back, so I guess I'm just walking around the place.
Perfect. So she finds you.
Stealth? No. Clint's looking for Jericho, who's not on site. Walking around, asking people, hey.
I guess that's who my first instinct to be like, hey, this is the update from where it is, so we could bump into each other while both looking for drugs.
Yeah. Ah. Jeez, you got a silent step, Laura. You seem to... You seen the... Not Scarecrow. You see Jericho around?
No, you?
Nope. Been trying for the past hour.
I heard from Ward. They're about 25 miles out.
Right. Must have left last night, huh?
Sounded a little bit anxious about when we would be on the move.
Yeah. He'll like tug at his collar at that. Yeah. I guess sooner is better than later, but I think people are liking their time here. Back home. So, you wanna start going around? Break the bad news to everyone that we should ship out soon?
Sure. I love breaking bad news. It's my favorite thing.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll let you lead that then. I know what Bradford it is. He's probably still training with Captain Adestain.
Explosion in the distance.
Explosion happens in the distance. Yeah, he's definitely still training.
Take a job for you.
Fair enough. If you find Jericho before me, let him know I want to talk to him.
Sure.
Let's see. Coolio just went over to Doran. I don't know where Lucian's at. Same for...
You hear an explosion in the distance.
Never mind, I know where he's at.
No.
You hear the crunch of a wafer in the distance.
Well, it can't be Donner, because Donner's silent. I don't know where 2's at. He thinks about it for a second. Where the fuck is 2?
Yeah, 2. What are you up to?
Hard cut to 2.
Two is loving on a dog right now.
Look at that dog. He came
Yeah,
up to
one
you.
of the black hounds does come over to you outside of Carolyn's training. Just sits, looks at you.
You want to come with me? You want to come with me?